Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's talk about Kaspa, see what is happening with the price of Kas, and of course what we could be expecting going further into this upcoming weekend ahead of us. So if you did watch my market analysis video, we kind of went over as to what's happening with the broader market, and then it kind of goes over as to what's really happening across the board. But if you did not watch that, we will cover that today, and obviously take a look at what's happening with Kaspa, what has changed, and obviously what are some targets that we could be aiming for. So pretty much if you're looking across the board, a lot of red across the board right now. Over the last 1 hour right now, you are seeing a little bit of relief in the crypto markets. You're seeing coins bouncing up, but you're still seeing Bitcoin still below our confirmation level. If you're looking at Kaspa, it is down about 3.5% on the daily time frame, with the price currently sitting at 18.58 cents. So clearly you could see that the price of Kaspa is back below the 20 cents price point. And in Bitcoin comparative, it's still outpacing BTC, up 0.4%, despite Bitcoin dominance index actually skyrocketing once again. Looking at the market valuation, $4.5 billion, then the 24-hour trading volume is at about 110 million. So in a grand scheme of things, the price of Kaspa is not looking as bad as a lot of people think right now. We need to keep a lot of things into consideration, which of course I will kind of go over. But before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So looking at the dominance index right now, guys, as I've said to you guys, dominance index is picking up really fast. We're getting closer and closer to yearly highs for the dominance index. And obviously when Bitcoin sees a little bit of pullback, or uncertainty levels increase and dominance actually goes up, we know by now what happens. Altcoins tend to go down way more compared to Bitcoin, and that is exactly what you're looking at happening with Bitcoin, with altcoins. So if you're looking at it just on the last 1 week, this is one of the most perfect examples to show you guys. Bitcoin is down 9.1% over the past 1 week, but if you're looking across the market, everything seems to be down double digits compared to Bitcoin. But you're seeing Kaspa, one of the very few coins that is actually up right now against Bitcoin being down 9.1%. Kaspa is up 2.9% right now. So if you are one of these investors that actually picked up Kaspa early on and are seeing trolls coming here and just talking negative about Kas because they want explosive moves, they want to get rich overnight, they want to make gains overnight, well, guess what? That's just not a reality. But you need to take a look at the bigger picture exactly from this point of view. A lot of other projects, this is not the case for them. It's the truth. For a lot of other projects, it's just not the case for them. But for Kaspa, it is. And you guys know we keep it 100% realistic on this channel. And, I give you guys my, unbiased opinion, and that's just a reality for Kaspa right now. But let's take a closer look and see what we're looking at in terms of the price of Kaspa. So of course, if you're looking at Bitcoin, guys, Bitcoin actually almost retested that $60,000 support line. We never actually managed to retest it right on dot. We actually saw a little bit of a bounce from the 60,576 price point. We're seeing Bitcoin approaching 62K, but still there is a strong chance, of course, now that we're going in a weekend, that we do see this retest actually to this level. And potentially I would not even be surprised if the price of Bitcoin goes lower than this level, because you don't realize how big of a magnitude of a move it really is for the traditional stock market to see almost a 2.9 trillion wipeout, which is more than the crypto market cap combined. Let that sink in. And a lot of people are not realizing this, and you guys know we keep it 100% realistic on this channel, and that is just the reality that we have to face right now. But speaking about Kaspa, to all the haters of Kaspa right now, what I want you guys to understand is Kaspa saw this move towards the downside back into the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level because of what has happened to the crypto markets. And again, so far so good still. If you want to look at it from this point of view, Kaspa is down about 11.7% over the past 24 hours. But what a lot of people won't tell you or won't talk about is from June 18th lows, you're still up 35% for Kaspa. And, it's still very close towards, its all-time high zone. We have seen Kaspa see sharp drops before as well. It's nothing new. It's nothing new to us. But the higher high, higher low situation still playing out. It's still in an upwards trend. It's correlating with the price of Bitcoin. Remember, even though Kaspa has seen significant amount of bullish momentum on its side, that it does not change the fact that Bitcoin is the king of the market. And whatever Bitcoin does, especially when it has massive moves towards the downside, Kaspa is not going to be an exception, and Kaspa is going to react to that in a negative way. And that's exactly what you're looking at Kaspa doing right now. So as of now, in terms of its support, I'm not even looking at the hourly time frame. We're only looking at the daily time frame right now. You're seeing Kaspa actually holding at the previous all-time high, which was back at the month of February of this year, and that exact same level is coming as a massive level of support for the price of Kas. So that is obviously really nice to see. But what happens if this support does not hold? Could we see a retest back down to the 18 cents mark? Absolutely, because like I said, Bitcoin is still in the danger zone right now. Of course, approaching cycle of very, very strong support levels. Traders will expect a little bit of a bounce. Usually people have buy orders in around this range. So I'm not surprised, we're seeing a little bit of a bounce around here. Mainly every single time you did see a retest close to this, you saw a wick towards the upside. Every time, we retested the support, most of the time we've seen a bounce, except, when a flash crashes happen. But, this does not surprise me, the fact that, we did see a little bit of a bounce. Obviously, if we're able to get back above $64,000, everything gets invalidated. Everything gets, good again in my books. But as of now, there's some people in the crypto markets even calling for a $34,000 Bitcoin. Can you believe it? There are some people that are starting to talk about that. Is that complete FUD? Are institutions going to allow that to happen? We're going to see. Obviously, if it's able to drop below, the $53,000 yearly low that we saw for ourselves this year, then we could be in for a little bit of more downside. But as of now, that would be a substantial move towards the downside. But again, we've seen it happen before, even in a bull market. So again, right now we're still, in the 23.6. It's too early to have these conversations. It's really, really going to be important to see how, the market reacts to the stock market this upcoming week. And I want to see how the stock market reacts and what the Feds are going to do. We are seeing, the printer going burr mode. We usually know what happens. A lot of money gets, put into the stock market. We saw that happen in 2020 as well, when a lot of money entered the crypto space. Not the crypto space. A lot of money entered the stock market to, kind of have it being stable, which of course is going to devalue the currency itself. But, that is what's happening right now. So we're going to see what really happens for the stock market. But as of now, Kaspa is looking good. We need to look at the bigger picture. A lot of people tend to forget that it still has the narrative for itself. A lot of people are bullish on it. Smart contracts have not launched yet. Still doesn't have a lot of big exchanges that has this. So, a lot of things are in the favor of Kaspa right now, but that does not mean, it's not going to react to these BTC moves. This is why we take a look at Bitcoin on a day-to-day basis. But anyhow, let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for, guys? And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.